Hurricane Beryl is hitting Jamaica tonight, already claiming the lives of at least 6 people in the southeast Caribbean, and of course, leaving a trail of devastation.
That Category 4 storm is bearing down on Jamaica, where it's expected to bring dangerous wind, storm surge, and flooding. Tom Hansen reports from Jamaica.
Hurricane Beryl took aim at Jamaica, lashing the island nation with heavy rain and powerful winds.
I am now declaring the whole of Jamaica to be a disaster area.
As the storm closed in, Jamaica's Prime Minister imposed an island-wide curfew and pointed out the role climate change is playing in the historic weather event.
It highlights the growing impact of climate change on global weather patterns, particularly on small island developing states like Jamaica.
Beryl already left a trail of destruction across the Caribbean earlier this week, wiping out most homes on Union Island in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
There is an estimated 90% of the houses that were damaged, either extensively or destroyed.
This was the scene on Venezuela's northeastern coast Wednesday, where residents used shovels and wheelbarrows to clear mud from their homes.
For travelers trying to get out of Jamaica and out of the path of this storm, that window has closed because the airport is closed until the hurricane warning is lifted.
Adit Jain and his sister Ayushi, tourists from Pennsylvania, are hunkered down with their parents at their Airbnb in Montego Bay.
Definitely not the vacation either of us envisioned, to say the least.
Beryl is expected to take aim at the Cayman Islands next, before reaching Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, a path forecasters say could put the storm on course to impact the southern U.S. Tom Hansen, CBS News, Montego Bay, Jamaica.
That video really puts it into perspective there, Bobby. The storm is still strong, but losing some of its power.
A little bit, but that's really going to start happening more so after it moves away from Jamaica. Look at the colors in here. You see the purples? Those are taller cloud tops, which means stronger thunderstorms, which means very heavy winds at the surface. And notice how they're right on the north side of it as well. So they're really getting raked over right now in the coals. You look at that southwest part of Jamaica. You can see it on the visible satellite as well. You see those shadows on the tops of those clouds? That's because they're growing so tall. So they're getting the worst of it right now. It is improving out towards Kingston, but very, very slowly, and will continue to actually improve overnight tonight. There's the track, and by literally after midnight tonight, it's actually well to the west, but it's now starting to bear down on Grand Cayman by midnight tonight. And you can see the landfall by late Thursday night near Cancun, or actually south of there, and then it comes across back out in the Gulf of Mexico, and after being knocked down to tropical storm, comes back to Category 1 hurricane strength. At least that's the forecast now by Sunday midday. This is 4th of July weekend right here, and I showed you earlier all the swell that's going to be pushing off towards the north.